the risk of sounding like a pretentious bitch, I figured out the world. You're laughing at me. Stop it. When I was in the 6th grade, I gave a presentation on the duty of American citizens in the world at large. But by the end of the presentation, every single kid in my class was laughing when I said duty. It wasn't that funny, but at the beginning of class, but my 6th grade boyfriend told his future homecoming date to laugh, and she told her soon-to-be ex-best friend, and then it kind of spread like marshmallow fluff or Susan Crean's legs at junior prom. But my theory. I've never technically told anyone all of this because I have a remarkable sense for boredom, and it always tingles by the time I get to the parallels to Sisyphus, and oh God, you've already judged me. I mean, I'm so not big in on that whole don't judge me thing because the only people that say that are utterly snarky and get what they deserve. But I mean on some sort of deeper level, I know that look. You're all like, what's with this bitch? You think I've got this collegiate intellect and the attitude of a 10-year-old middle child. Well, you're wrong because I babysit a 10-year-old middle child and his attitude is nothing like mine. Trust me.
I want to fuck Ben Stevens. Shocking, scandalous, sordid, I know. But I do. And I will. I'm flirtatious, willing, and a 34C. He's tall, blonde, and only a year older than me, which BT dubs is full-on legal in the state of New York. Also, my bestie Janie told me he hasn't gotten any in over a year. Any. Like not even first base. And Ben Stevens, he's a dude. So really, my job shouldn't be that difficult. Yeah, I got competition. Everybody has wanted in Ben Stevens' pants since before we even knew what in Ben Stevens' pants meant. But that doesn't matter, because I have a total advantage over everyone. I'm shameless. Legit. When everyone else is giggling at the grinders during rec nights, our school thinks that calling it a dance will promote unprotected sex. I am out there on the floor, sticking my ass in some guy's crotch. Seriously, it's just grinding. Some of the most respectable people ever have ground. It was probably how half of our parents met on the dance floor in decades past, touching each other up to terrible techno. The good life. Point is, I've ground with the homecoming king. Scoring with Ben Stevens should be beyond a piece of cake.
My U.S. history teacher is an appalling, malicious, ignorant, down-low, moronic, condescending cunt. Not even a little allowed to say that. For one, he's my teacher. For two, he goes to my church. For three, last time I dropped the C-bomb, I was grounded for like a month. But fuck it, right? He is. God, it's so weird. I've seen him every Sunday for my entire life. Shook his hand, wished him peace, prayed in the same pew, and then I get to school and I meet him and it's like, wait, what? You're a douchebag? And trust me, I am not exaggerating. He is a total fucking douche. Let's put it this way. First day of school, right? We walk in and he wants to know who we want to vote for. Most of us say Obama because, hell, we're 16 and we want Danny Lou's sister out of Iraq and Sarah Palin is one creepy-ass bitch. Anyway, he has the gall to look us right in the eye. Well, he didn't look at me, probably because of the whole church thing. But Danny says he was looking right at him and said, "You're all brainwashed sheep, each and every single one of you." Later, he claimed he was kidding and that we're too serious and should calm down. Ugh, that really pissed me off. But no, he was dead straight. He's so... God. And it only gets worse.
Nothing happens when you die. That's pretty much the basis of my entire theory. Nothing. Did you get that? Nothing. Just think about that for a minute. I mean, what if you got hit by a bus on your way out of here? Not one of those wimpy TV bus crashes, but really jammed. Gut squished to the window, face splattered on those fucking wheels. And then you died. Not right then, but after a few hours of pain that made you really wish you'd just gone because you felt your lung puncture with the side of that OMFG ad campaign, and you know that you have nothing, no chance, but they're trying. The paramedics, they are pumping you full of fresh, fake air, and you want to say, stop, I'm dead, but you can't because you're not. You're just waiting, and then there's the ambulance, and it flashes, and you moan, and then the coma, you alone with your thoughts, lining up regrets like little clay pigeons, and then there is nothing. Nothing. Zip. Zilch. Zero. You are dead. Except, even that sentence is wrong, because there is no you anymore. You are gone. Never, ever, ever again will there be anything vaguely like you anymore. Your sweetness, your nightmares, what goes on in the most buxom parts of your cerebrum, never. Gone. Gone. I scared you, didn't I?
Molly 1, non-believer 0. Bitches, y'all can suck it because I totally got Ben Stevens' number. It happened like we were in a movie or in a dream or in Disneyland. Technically, we were in chorus, but all those other things are fantastic metaphors. Just ask my English teacher. Anyway, Ben Stevens and I were standing on the back riser because we are both like 6 feet tall. Well, he's like 6 feet tall, and so is my biffle Janie, so she and me switched places. She knows how much this means to me. It wasn't even awkward because her booty call Richard was on my row anyway, and they wanted to play footsies during the Hallelujah chorus. So, Ben Stevens and I were just kind of standing in the back, bored out of our minds because we are both up-and-coming stars in the music department and way above the thirds of the Hallelujah chorus. And I was like, you know what? I ran the mile in gym yesterday and my knees hurt like a mofo. I'm sitting the heck down. It only took like 6 minutes for the chorus teacher to start yelling at the sopranos because it's true what they say, sopranos can't read. And God bless them for that because Ben Stevens noticed me. He saw me sitting and raised his eyebrows like, good idea. And then he sat down too. I was like 14 inches away from Ben Stevens. Oh man.
I have this file in my favorites called Miller. It's all the shit I have to Google to prove he's legally insane. Take today. In class, he said that her Secretary of Defense called him a terrorist. According to him, she said that all right-wing conservatives are